ZenART VR is the next step in virtual reality. We use a sophisticated process called photogrammetry to recreate actual places that you'll be able to explore and interact with. We're creating a brand new experience which brings a whole new level of realism to VR. Our whole team comes from a gaming background, so at some point we've all dreamt of a time when virtual reality gets to that level where you just plug in and can't tell the difference between the game and reality. That's why we were all super excited about the hype around VR in this past few years, but we were also a bit underwhelmed when we realized most of the experience out there were really outdated in terms of visuals. They kind of look like games used to look 10 or 20 years ago. So we decided we should do something about it. We got together and we found a way to do it.
ZenART VR combines three different fields of expertise: photography, architecture, and gaming. First, we use cameras and drones to 3D scan the location. Then, we use photogrammetry, a technique from engineering and architecture, to recreate the objects in the virtual space. And finally, we make the whole thing interactive, like a game.
To create ZenART VR, we gathered a team of industry professionals with years of experience in gaming. A lot of the people here have worked for studios like Gameloft and Ubisoft. They've done some work for Unity, like Book of the Dead, and have worked on some of the best-known titles recently, like Assassin's Creed, Skull and Bones, and The Division. We are honored to have some amazing, passionate people here who love what they do and are really good at it.
Here is our step-by-step process.
We go to the location, we do a high detail scan, we analyze the objects, we handcraft exact copies of them to create the assets. We polish everything. Using photogrammetry on this scale is very data heavy. We take hundreds, sometimes thousands of photos of the same thing. We use advanced optimization to make assets easy to render. The aim is not to lose any detail. ZenART VR runs smoothly on all VR-ready PCs and consoles. Thanks to our custom shaders, we recreate the objects as closely as possible. That way, even up close, they look great.
We strive to achieve visuals that are as close to real life as possible, and for that we are using the so-called physically based rendering. It is very difficult to properly balance lighting while keeping everything dynamic, pleasing to the eye and physically correct at the same time. Unreal's PBR pipeline makes this more feasible. We are using a combination of baked and dynamic lighting to have both deep shadowy areas and an adjustable time of day. We are working on a weather system that is also fully dynamic, so you can go seamlessly from a sunny environment to snow or rain. Small details like birds and insects change according to the time of day or seasons.
With ZenART VR, we have two directions. We're taking on two challenges. One is real places, the other one is fiction. The first one is using virtual reality to make traveling a bit more accessible by bringing the world to you. If you try to visit a place with the options that are available on the web now, you're kind of standing in place and looking at a 360-degree photo. So what we do is we go to a place, we scan it, and we recreate it. So when you put your headset on, you're there without having to leave your home. It's not a photo, it's a realistic environment. You can walk around, you can look at the tree bark up close, you can watch clouds or the sun go down as, birds fly over your head. You can do stuff. And if you want to learn stuff about the place you're in, there's a guide there to tell you about the place's history, tell you some local tales, and show you around. So how will we choose the locations? Totally up to you. We usually assume that the most popular places, like the Eiffel Tower or the pyramids, for example, are the ones that most tourists want to go to. But is this really true for you guys? We don't know. Where do you want to teleport to? Tell us, we want to know, and we want to take you there.
What I'm excited about is the possibility for fictional places. We can take bits from existing locations and build something new with them, something that you can't really visit in real life, like the island of Avalon. Then we add game mechanics and narrative to turn your journey into an adventure. You can swing a sword or shoot a bow or go on a treasure hunt, and every location will have its own story to tell and its secrets for you to uncover.
Our team is based in Sofia, Bulgaria, so our first location was a no-brainer. The Belgrachik Rocks are a world-famous landmark known for its breathtaking beauty and rich history. Everyone has been there at some point in time: Crusaders, dinosaurs, Celtic druids or Romans. We're also building the mystical Isle of Avalon. That's the place where King Arthur was given his legendary sword, Excalibur. There you have to complete a series of quests to get the sword yourself. If we reach our goal, we will release ZenART VR with these two locations. Next, we want to take you to some of the most popular tourist sites and some of the most exciting places from fairy tales and mythology. But where we go next is up to you, the backers.
The high level of realism we're trying to achieve means high production cost. Our initial funding got us this far, but now we need your help to make this work. Raising the funds through Kickstarter will enable us to launch the product, bring ZenART VR to more users, and make them even more excited about virtual reality.
Since you guys will be the ones using the product, your feedback is invaluable. We want to make ZenART VR an amazing experience, and we'll be constantly talking to the community to make it happen. Backers will be involved in the choices of themes, scenarios, and visuals we create. Your comments will help us shape the worlds you're about to explore.
We're not trying to create a one-time product. We want to improve the way VR is used in the future for gaming and traveling. Our goals are realism, immersion, and accessibility for everyone. The basic technology exists, but needs a major facelift. We found a way to do it. Now we want to bring this new, enhanced experience to you. Please, help us raise enough to make ZenART VR a reality.
Thanks for watching. If you, like us, dream of exploring the world and more through virtual reality, please make a pledge, tell all your friends. Guys, we can only do this together, and we believe Kickstarter is the right place to do it. So let's make this count.
Thank you! I still don't.